everyone, it's Bri. I'm back with another scrapbook process video for the Shimmerz Paints Color Kits team, and I am going to be working with the April 2021 color kit. So I have it down on my desk, and I'm just going to quickly go through everything that you get in this month's kit. I absolutely love this kit. It is so beautiful and so soft and pretty. So I'm going to start off with a new color. It is called Sweet Baby Girl Shimmerings. Now, Shimmerings don't have any color pigment to them. The color that you get is the shimmery bits to it, and it is so pretty, so gorgeous, and so subtle. We also get this other new color. It's called So Blootiful, and it is a spritz, and it's probably, I know I say this every time we get a new color, it's probably one of my favorite colors. It is a beautiful, beautiful blue, and it's so gorgeous. We also get a Shimmerz in It's Meant to Be, and Shimmerz are the original paints that Shimmerz started off with, and you just have to stir it up. It does come with liquid inside of it, and you just stir it up to get all of that shimmer that settles down to the bottom, and it is, oh my gosh, Shimmerz are great. They're so sparkly and beautiful. We also get a Blings in Pixie Dust. Blings are similar to the Shimmerz. They are a little bit more shimmery, and this Pixie Dust here, it is so sparkly and gorgeous. You'll see in the final photos how beautiful it is. It's like, I don't know, it's not chunky, but it's just got just the greatest shimmer in it, and it is beautiful, and it's got I don't know, to me it's like finishing touches, or if you just want sparkle, just add it onto your page, and it's awesome. We also get these Baby Stella Spiegelmom Scraps sequins, and we get an entire package. This is super generous and so gorgeous. They have these little pink bunnies in there, and so pretty. Here are the dots that come in this month's kit. They're so cute. And then this is the cut file. It says, Some Bunny Loves You. And I already have it cut twice. I just cut it regularly, and then I went ahead and offset the insides of the letters. That way I can paint onto them and easily back the entire cut file. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and spray each color down on my mat, and then I'm just going to loosely paint each letter from the cut file. I didn't prep any of the cardstock with any gesso. When I do back, I guess, the cut files and then paint on the backing pieces, I usually don't add gesso. I do like the look of the texture that comes through from the textured cardstock, and it's super pretty. I do leave it on my mat so it does minimize some of the warping, and I let it dry overnight, and that way I can just peel them up and back my cut file with it. It's super simple. So here is that Shimmerings, again, where you can see the colored shimmer in it, and it's, oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Just to be able to spray it on a background, I love it. And Shimmerings are my favorite. They are, to me, kind of like a hidden gem. A lot of people, I don't know, I don't think they get enough hype. I love Shimmerings. So go to the store, check them out. There's quite a few different ones, like gold and silver, and then I think like a gunmetal one, and I have all of them, and they just are great to add finishing touches, or if you're not really maybe looking for color, but you just want shimmer, try those out. They are fantastic. All right, so here is my background paper that I've already prepped with gesso off camera, and I'm just going to go ahead with the same colors from the kit, and I'm just going to loosely paint a background. I do plan on sticking my entire cut file right on top of the background, and I just wanted some, color underneath it, and then I'm also keeping in mind as to which colors I used to paint the backing pieces of my cut file. So wherever I backed the Shimmerings with the Sweet Baby Girl, I'm going to put the So Blootiful spritz basically underneath it, so that it's not too tone on tone, and I've got a lot of color coverage around my background. Now this pink, oh my gosh. So if you really want, I know I keep gushing over this pink color, but if you really want even more of that pink shimmer, just let it dry and then go back in and spray it, and you can add more layers onto it and get even more of that pink shimmer. Now I have painted the background, and then I'm also adding in some of the Pixie Dust Blings just to give it even more sparkle, and to get, I stirred up the blings and then kind of just added chunks of added a lot to my paintbrush and just kind of stuck it down so that it would be super shiny, and you'd really, really get a lot of that shimmer. So yeah, nothing to it. I love how this turns out. It kind of looks like a marbly effect, or kind of like a, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just like if you just to spray a bunch of paints and then just let it swirl together, it just like created this marble effect. And since these colors are so pastel-y and soft, it's just so amazing. I should have made several backgrounds and just had them on hand. So here are my letters up close. You could just see all of the sparkle and all the prettiness. And I'm going to quickly back my cut file. When I do back a cut file, my glue of choice is the Tombow aqua glue, because it is it doesn't set right away like my Scotch tacky glue, and it allows me to move my letters if I need to. It gives me a little bit of time just to move them around, so in case I accidentally put it on crooked, or in case like maybe I thought it was straight, or like I thought I was covering up the entire like the backing piece, it helps me just kind of wiggle it a little bit. So here is the completed backed cut file with all those pretty letters. I love it. It's so pretty, the pinks and the blues. I love it. So off camera, what I did was I adhered a piece of clear acetate to the O's in the cut file, because I did plan on making or turning those into shakers. Now you could see my marker, like where I traced it earlier, like all the red. And I did make sure that none of that showed through. I usually don't trace on my acetate, but for these O's, I just went ahead and did it just to make sure, because it was a little bit of more thin like outline of the letters, and so I kind of used that to help me like as a guide to make sure that I had enough acetate cut. So I am trimming some really, really thin pieces of foam tape to create a little barrier for my sequins, and I'm going to simply spoon these baby Stella sequins right in. And I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but these sequins were named after Sammy Robles. She is the marketing director as well as design team coordinator for Shimmerz, and the sequins were named after her brand new baby Stella. So they're so pretty and so cute, and I just love this kit. So yeah, they're totally meaningful, and I'm so excited to be able to put those into my shakers. So yeah, super simple. I'm just going to back each of my little shakers with the pieces that I've already painted, and I filled them up so that, you know, there was enough coverage with each little shaker there. So they don't really shake too much because I did want to fill them up as much as I could, but yeah, you get the idea. Here is an up-close shot of my background. You can see all of that shimmer and the shine and the blings, like the pixie dust. You could see kind of like the chunks of like the shimmer, and as well as that sweet baby girl shimmerings as well. All right, so there is my completely backed cut file and my completed shakers. These colors just in this kit match so well with those sequins, and yeah, it just makes me so happy. So nice and simple. You could see my background, and as soon as I saw this color kit, I knew right away that the Maggie Holmes Garden Party collection would match perfectly with this kit. So I'm just going to quickly go through the pattern papers in the collection and choose a few so I can map my photo with. When I do work with the color kits, I usually don't like to embellish too much. I just want to add a few things to help bring out, you know, the great products in this kit, but I try to keep it fairly clean in regard to embellishing. So as well as touching base of, I think I've mentioned this a few times, whenever I get a new collection and I work with it for the first time, I struggle and I don't know what to use because I want to use it all, and I end up, you know, so this was kind of perfect in my opinion, where I try to keep it minimal, and I was able to because I was completely indecisive, and yeah. So anyways, I don't know, do you guys struggle with that? Leave a comment down below. Is if when you get a new collection, do you want to use it all and you don't? And I guess you have a hard time working with it at first because, you know, of course you're still kind of going through it and seeing what you have, but also it's also cute and you can't choose what you want to use. Or maybe that's just me. But anyways. Okay, so I am, of course, going to go ahead and stick down my dots. They're so cute. I think one of them's a bunny, one of them's a fox, and then this other one has some text on it. I think it says, "My little slice of heaven." I think that's what it says. I don't have my layout in front of me, unfortunately. So, and of course my screen is super small, so I can't really tell what that says. But like I usually do, I like to add some tangled thread under each of my dots. And then I'm creating somewhat of a visual triangle. And the dot that has the fox on it just was perfect for the photo that I chose for this layout. I chose it of my dog Cubby. He looks like a little fox cub to me, because he's that really, really pretty, like, I think they call it like a red corgi. I don't know if that's accurate or not. But he's got this beautiful shade of like dark, not dark red, but like a tan, to his coat. And yeah, he totally looks like a little fox, especially with his ears. All right, so I'm just embellishing. I'm adding a few floral stickers from this little sticker roll here. I add like a piece of ephemera, and I stick a few of these bows around. But honestly, I don't really add too much to the rest of this layout in regard to like embellishments. I really wanted just to keep the colors as the main focus, as well as the little shakers in a cut file. I love being creative with cut files, by backing them with mixed media and creating shakers. So have you guys given that a try? I hope that I've inspired you, and to either make a shaker in your cut file, or maybe back your letters with some form of mixed media. And yeah, I hope I did that. I had a lot of fun with this kit. I love spring. I welcome it. I mean, I do, up until recently, I do enjoy, Christmas holiday scrapping, but when spring comes, I'm so ready for it to get, just for something fresh and sweet and soft. And yeah. All right, so I'm just going to sprinkle some of these sequins around my page using my crystal katana, as well as my Scotch tacky glue. I'm just going to spread them out around my clusters just to give it a little extra sparkle, of course. The only ones I don't use are those cute little bunnies. I'm just using it's kind of like a pearl clear kind of sequin, as well as the blue and the green. So here is my final photo, as well as some up-close shots. I hope you've enjoyed this process. Don't forget, if you do place an order with Shimmerz Paints, make sure to add my name in the notes comments section of your order, and you'll receive a free gift. But thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.